Oh, welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Good Morning Thailand. I apologize. Yes, I am late. There was a disaster this morning. Hold on. There was a disaster this morning. The computer crashed. It broke. I don't even have a laptop right now, but I had to borrow one from Zombie. As much as I would like to have an astronaut love story uh, as my laptop case. Zombie has thankfully given me her laptop to use. This is kind of embarrassing. I don't know if I want this in public. Maybe I don't want the astronaut love story. All right, fine. Never mind. I'll just own it. I'll just own it. All right, imposter. How's Zombie? Says Scott D. Zombie, how are you feeling today? Yeah, she feels fine. She's good. She's not wearing makeup today, so she looks slightly different. but but she's feeling well. She's feeling well. How's the man behind the camera and also the man behind the buttons? The man behind the camera and the man behind the buttons is Tan Surihan, and he's doing good. Tan, how are you doing? You doing good? So Tan has recently invested and bought Air Jordan 3s. So he's got some new kicks. He's got brand new white and elephant print Jordan 3s. He's just a swaggy man, you know, what can you say? Question for Jay. Any contact from Bill Barnett of Cloud9 Hotel Works with Thaiger? Yes, Scott, actually. Bill, I just spoke to him yesterday. I sent him our logo because we will be collaborating once again next month. At the Thailand Tourism Forum 2024, we're going to be hosting the Thaiger Cage, which is our version of Shark Tank, once again this year because of the success it had last year. So stay tuned for more Bill Barnett. All right. Shall we go for it? Who else is in here? John's Journeys. Hey, John. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you, stranger? I think you're in Thailand now. People were telling me that you're in Thailand now. And I believe John D is also in here, hopefully. Welcome, viewers. I've seen Jordan play 2 times back in the late 80s. Really? That's pretty cool. I wish I saw him live. All right. Let's go for it. We've just got 3 or 4 stories today. Quite a couple of stories, so I think we're just going to go for it. And then we can have a chat afterwards. Ready, Tad? My mouth is a lot better, by the way. Okay. Hello and welcome to Good Morning Thailand. Today we'll be talking about some of the news topics from across the country, starting with our first story today. A drunk British suspect refuses arrest and tries to injure Thai police. What's going on there? Well, police have released a video of a drunk British man refusing to be arrested, attempting to assault a Thai police after he crashed his pickup into another vehicle in Sattahip district in the Chonburi province. The Englishman, identified only as Martin, reportedly crashed his white Nissan pickup into a white Toyota Fortuner of a 43-year-old Thai woman whose identity was not released. And after the accident, Martin got out of his car, not to negotiate with the Thai driver, but to shout at her. According to witnesses, Martin took off his shirt and got out of control. At times, he lay on the road shouting on top of his lungs until police and rescuers arrived. The videos of police and rescuers convincing the drunk British man to go to the police station were shared with Thai news outlets. In the video, Martin was seen shirtless and trying to remove his shorts as well. He also attempted to assault a police officer by kicking and elbowing him. The police were seen laughing at his action and used a clipboard to push Martin away. All the officers tried to speak to Martin and not, get physical or harm him in a friendly manner, but he did seem to ignore them. Officers searched his pickup and found a bottle of alcohol inside. One woman was heard in the video saying Martin argued with his wife and that might make him use alcohol as a remedy. Fortunately, nobody was injured in this incident. The rescuer was heard asking Martin to go to the police station, shouting, "Police station, police station!" And a police officer urged his colleague to put a handcuff around Martin's wrist if he continued to refuse to go with them. Now, once again, this is, depending on how you look at the story, it can be hilarious or annoying, I guess, to people. But this goes to show once again that Thai police officers and Thailand in general is very friendly. I don't know how many other countries you could get away with such actions and not be taken down by 3 or 4 police officers or get beaten. But good on them for actually coming to a fairly friendly and calm conclusion. And hopefully this... hopefully Martin sobers up and realizes that getting naked when having a car crash is not the solution. And on that note, I'm going to move on to our next story, which takes us to the Marriage Equality Bill. Marriage Equality Bill final draft to be submitted to Parliament in Thailand. That's right. The Prime Minister, Srettha Thavisin, declared yesterday, December 19th, actually, a couple of days ago, that the Cabinet is set to propose the Marriage Equality Bill final draft to Parliament tomorrow, which it was yesterday, December the 21st. Expressing unwavering confidence in the bill's potential, Srettha envisions a future where same-sex couples bask in the same marital rights as their heterosexual counterparts pending parliamentary consideration. The final draft of the bill, an amalgamation of 3 earlier submissions from the Justice Ministry, the Move Forward Party, and the public, has brought forth intriguing disparities. Current law requires a male and female engagement. Justice Ministry and Move Forward Party versions renames the parties as proposer and receiver. Public version leaves the existing law untouched, allowing marriage without a formal engagement. Now, the age of love, current law, marriage is set at 17. Didn't know that, actually. Quite interesting. Justice Ministry and Move Forward Party versions say maintains the status quo, and the public version bumps up the age to 18. Actually, the public version wants to make the legal marriage age at 18, heralding adulthood as the threshold for marital bliss. Gender identification shakeup. The current law says dictates a male and female pairing. The Justice Ministry and Move Forward Party versions introduces flexibility, acknowledging 2 parties or 2 people. The public version echoes the sentiment, recognizing unions between 2 persons. And post-nuptial titles, current law offers husband and wife or spouse options. The Justice Ministry and Move Forward Party version simplifies to spouse. Public version also aligns with the move towards gender-neutral language. Now, what will happen? It looks most likely that this draft is going to be passed, and Thailand, a country fairly open to, transgender, LGBTQI plus rights. It looks like same-sex marriage will be passed very soon. So I guess that's good news for people who are affected by it. So good on you. Well done, Thailand. For now, we're going to move on to our next story, which takes us to invisible powers. A Thai man was arrested for failing to call upon his invisible powers before robbing a place. That's right. Police have arrested a Thai man for repeated thefts in the southern province of Nakhon Si Thammarat after he failed to invoke invisible powers before he committed robbery, and his theft was shown on CCTV footage. Several victims filed theft complaints with the Tam Panara and Prat Sang police stations in Nakhon Si Thammarat. Officers checked security cameras at each scene until they identified the thief as a 22-year-old Thai man named Kritsara. CCTV footage showed Kritsara standing outside the target house praying for something. Officers and the victims believed that Kritsara was confident he had the power of invisibility and invoked his ability before the robbery to avoid arrest. Officers successfully tracked down Kritsara yesterday. The thief was hiding in a small cottage on a rubber plantation in Nakhon Si Thammarat's Tam Panara district. Police raided the hut with Kritsara sleeping. During the questioning, Kritsara confessed that he did indeed steal... During the questioning, Kritsara confessed that he hid the stolen property in another cottage 3 kilometers away. Officers then searched inside the cottage and found many stolen items there, including 200 amulets, 16 necklaces with Buddhist amulets, cash in both Thai and foreign currency, 2 watches, mobile phones, and several women's shoulder bags. Kritsara confessed that he repeatedly stole from residences in the Prasang and Tampananar district in Nakhon Si Thammarat and committed the crime alone. Kritsada also showed police the video of him chanting to call supernatural powers to the police. He said he did this every time before the robbery and believed it helped him evade arrest many times. So, police believing that he thought he was invisible. I guess there's definitely a deeper story inside here, but unfortunately for Kritsada, he couldn't call upon his invisible powers. But hey, hopefully this sparks another lottery frenzy. Who knows? And on that note, we're going to move on to our last story, which is some good news for locals who often travel with the BTS this upcoming new year, because the Bangkok BTS Sky Train extends its service hours to 2 a.m. on December the 31st. That's right, that's New Year's Eve. Bangkok BTS Sky Train will extend moments of happiness for the passengers with extended service hours from midnight to 2 a.m. on the last day of the year, December the 31st. The board director of the Bangkok Mass Transit System Public Company, Kun Surapong, announced yesterday, December 19th, that the BTS Sky Train will extend its operating hours at all stations and lines on December the 31st. Passengers will be able to use the service at night from December 31 until 2 a.m. on January the 1st, 2024. The last trains will depart from the departure station at 2 a.m. and the last trains will depart from the interchange station, Siam BTS, to other stations at 2:24 a.m. The train schedule is available on the application The Sky Trains, and passengers can access the schedule at the ticket office. So, if you are traveling to Icon Siam or Central World or Siam Paragon, as a lot of people do for the fireworks and New Year celebration, you can go back home using the BTS Sky Train. So some good news there. Normally it ends at midnight for those of you who are unaware. So great news regarding the BTS train. And yeah, that's it. Those are some of the news topics from across Bangkok today. There's obviously more stories which you can find on thetiger.com. These are just a select few I chose for the show this morning. But that's it. And we will be live with you once again on Monday morning, but for now, I'm going to take some comments from our comments section. We've got Elliot as well. Good morning, Elliot, joining us in the chat. Oh, there we go. John's Journey says, we'll be in Bangkok Jan 1st. All right, John, sounds good. Just had a nice king crab set yesterday. Empanadas. What? I would like to say mojito because it's a Cuban specialty, but so far I've just been drinking. Florida Man? Is that a beer? John says his invisibility belt must have run out of battery. Yeah, I guess. And the fact that he has done multiple robberies doing the same technique, I guess if it works a couple of times, it'll make a believer out of anyone, right? So I guess, yeah, I guess his invisibility belt did run out of battery. You got to charge those things. You got to check those, check the, I don't know what I'm saying. Mark says, Brit drove to south of Thailand on the BTS. Sorry? Brit drove to south of Thailand on the BTS. I took the boot from Bangkok to Phuket. Oh, okay. Scott says, Icon Siam is awesome. It is. It's the largest mall in Thailand. And it has possibly the best New Year celebrations. However, FYI, once again, for those of you watching, if you're not in Thailand, if you do miss the celebrations in Thailand, the Thaiger will be having a live stream of the New Year fireworks in Thailand from Central World, I believe, this year. So, you know, especially people like Scott who are in Chicago, it's going to be evening while we're celebrating Christmas Eve here. You're gonna probably be waking up on New Year's Eve, so you'd be able to enjoy some fireworks, I guess, if you want. So yeah, you can look forward to that. Scott says, Jay, how does it feel to be in front of the camera again? I was a bit shaky last couple of days, not going to lie. I was a bit under the weather as well, health-wise. I wasn't 100%, but it's okay. I'm getting better. I'm getting back in the groove. I think it's always felt fairly natural and easy for me to be in front of the camera because I just tend to be myself anyway. So it's not a performance. I don't think I have that much talent in me, so it's fairly fun and good to be back. Yeah. I need a speedboat. The speed train is so slow. Well, the metro train is quite fast. I think the BTS train is fairly slow. Yeah, compared to the trains in Japan, the trains in Thailand are very, let's just say, very Mickey Mouse compared to trains there. I need to speak. What are your Christmas plans? Oh, Elliot, thanks for the question. My Christmas plans, actually, we've got our, so personally at home, we've got our Christmas trees up. We've got all of our gifts in line. So at home, personally, Christmas is ready. We're having a Christmas Eve party on Sunday evening. And actually, I'm going to the Chao Phraya River. One of my best friends, he actually lives in a condo facing the Chao Phraya River. Absolutely stunning. I'm going to be going over to his condo and be spending Christmas Eve there. And then on Christmas Day, most probably spend it with some of my colleagues and some of my close friends. And then today is actually the Thaiger's Christmas party. We've been doing Christmas Secret Santa all week. Starting last 2 days, Secret Santas across the office have been giving their buddies little gifts here and there. Sometimes food, sometimes drinks, sometimes little gifts. And we've created a system where everyone has a secret Santa and a secret buddy where we give each other gifts. And then today we're going to have a pizza party and some cold beverages to celebrate the upcoming weekend and Christmas festivities. So yeah, sorry, that was much longer answer than you probably expected, Elliot, but thanks for the question. Oh, mama. Hold on. Oh, no, what happened? Question again from Scott. Jay, have you seen Jet recently? I have, actually. I ran into Jet in the sauna, believe it or not. So, yes, because me and Jet live in the same condo. So, and funnily enough, you will not believe this. Me and Jet, not only do we live in the same condo, we live on the same floor, and he is my neighbor. He is the next room to my room. I love Jet. I wish to be close to him, but I would have preferred not to be that close. But, you know, destiny. It was destiny. I can't control these things. But, yeah, I ran into him in the sauna. So Jason had come over. Jason, I think for OG Thaiger, Jason had come over for the sauna. So me and Jet, me and Jason went to the sauna in my condo, and Jet came over. We had a nice chat, a nice lads session in the sauna, and we had a good catch up. He's doing great. He's doing well. He's still doing real estate, and he's still doing his YouTube videos. He seems to be in good health and good spirit. So yeah, Jet's doing great. Elliot says, "Sounds like a plan, Jay, and I love it when a plan." How does? What's the quote? And I love it when everything goes to plan. I was trying to do a Hannibal A-Team quote. Hold on, what is it? I can't believe I butchered it. Hannibal A-Team quote plan. There's a plan in everything, kid, and I love it when a plan comes together. There we go. That's it. Sounds like a plan, Jay. There's a plan in everything, Elliot, and I love it when a plan comes together. Sorry, I just had to do that. I'm so cringe. And okay, guys, it's 10 o'clock. I unfortunately I've got to run to a meeting, but thank you so much for bearing with me for today's episode. It's been a while since I've been in front of the camera, so definitely a bit rusty, but I will be getting better. I will be with you here next week as well. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There's only 4 days next week, because we'll be going for New Year's holiday starting the 29th. So public holidays in Thailand are 29, 30, 31st, the 1st, and we will all be back on the 2nd of January with a bang for 2024. So I'll see you on Monday. Until then, see you. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, the chat will be live on Monday, so do join us again. See ya.